What up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Considering when you're watching this, just know I haven't made a video in over 2 months. This is my first video in 2 months, man. But the only reason is because my batteries weren't charged. That'd be literally or figuratively. But welcome to today's video, man. I would tell you life is crazy, life is strange, life is unexpected, but life is nothing, man. You are always guided. You are always protected. No matter if you're white and you believe in a pagan Jesus Christ, a white Jesus Christ, or you're black and you believe in another God. You believe in the God that helps you, you know. Or you're Muslim and you believe in whatever you believe in. There is a force that helps all of us, especially when we lean on it and we believe in it, you know. I think it's just crazy. Yesterday was a crazy experience for me. I was sitting outside talking to this man for 6 hours from, I got there about 10 p.m., stayed there to 3 a.m., and we were just sitting at the bench, but we was next to this party scene, so just a bunch of college kids partying, walking by, drunk or whatnot. Yeah, we were just looking. And then a couple hours later, this I ain't gonna say black, because we're not really black, but this black man came up to me. Well, first he came up to him. He was a white dude, and he came up, he said, you're a Trumpster. And he was like, F Jesus. F Jesus, he never did nothing for me. F Jesus, man. You see, everybody praising their Jesus. You know what I'm saying? And I be saying F Jesus, and I'm blessed. Look at me. I got 5 businesses, you know. And he was talking about how how they use Jesus to indoctrinate all our people. Because you got two sides. You got Martin Luther King's side. You got Malcolm X's side. Martin Luther King's side promoted peace. You know, and at our core, we peaceful beings, yes, but Malcolm X promoted violence, control violence. He promoted violence. He promoted fighting for you, man. Fighting for you. That's what bro. We are not peaceful beings, guys. We are not. We are the leaders. We are leaders, man. We are spiritual leaders, man. Do you know what you are? Do you know what the power that's within you, my nigga? And for us to be controlled by laws and bro, they have beat us down with this system. Systematic. It's systematic, bro. That's what he said. It's systematic. That's what he said, bro. We live in a systematic system, man. And it's been going on for, he said, since he was probably about 40. He said it's been happening since he was a kid. Since he was about 9 years old, 7 years old, but he saw it on TV, all the propaganda. You feel me? You got paintings up. You got or you praising Martin Luther King. You praising the dude that's telling you. The Martin Luther King is telling you, listen, peace, man. You feel me? Turn the other cheek, bro. You got these white police officers. Not even that, bro. The system was made by, bro, people who used to rape. They used to rape us, man. They used to rape us, rape our sons, rape our daughters. And he was like, do you think these people will give you something to empower you? You think they'll give you a Bible to empower you? The same people that used to rape you, they used to rape you, beat you, hang you on trees, all this shit, bro. The only thing y'all done saw is them spraying the fire hoses. But y'all didn't even think that, like, dang, they really was getting us. And you gotta look at who they doing it to. Who is us? Who is these carbonated beings that they're doing it to? And what power do they hold? Why is it so much hatred, my nigga? It's always been that since I ain't gonna say the beginning of time, because they was not here in the beginning of time. They was not here in the beginning of time, man. We were here in the beginning of time, though. We hate ourselves so much that we don't even look as to our power. We hate ourselves so much, man. We have been taught to hate one another. We have been taught to turn away from the next black god. We have been taught to turn away from the next we've been taught to turn away from each other, man. We have been taught to turn away from each other, bro. We are stronger We strong. One of us is strong, man. But this wasn't about that. This was about the differences in opinions and how I can see both sides. The one dude yesterday was pushing Jesus Christ onto me. The other dude was saying fuck Jesus Christ. But I understand exactly what he was talking about. He's not saying he didn't understand this. He didn't understand this, bro. He did not understand the other dude, the white dude did not understand what the black dude was coming from. But I did though. You know what I'm saying? When he was saying F Jesus Christ, he's not saying F the character of Jesus Christ, bro. He's not saying F the things that he done, you feel me? The message that he brought. He's not talking about that, bro, because he brought a message of enlightenment. He brought a message of bro, Jesus went, why you think they hung him on the cross, bro? He went against everything. Jesus went against the system. Jesus was going against his current system. Just like this current day, somebody going against this current system, he was going against his current system back then. That's why, bro, they hung the nigga on the cross. They hung, like, that is terrible. They hung him on a cross. They hung him on, like, you're not thinking, bro. That was a real man. It's just he's not some white man, bro. They're not gonna hang their, why would they hang their own white man on the cross? Why would they hang their own white person? They love each other. Why would they hate their own white man on the cross? Think about this, nigga. They hung us on trees, nigga. They really hate us. It's a perpetual hate. They really hate us. They can't stand to see us walk. It's because of what we possess, man. Sorry, genetics, man. You feel me? It's because of what we are, not who. It's because of what we are, man. But they hung the nigga on the cross, man. That Jesus was a black dude, man. Jesus was a black dude, and the white man yesterday who was saying believe in Jesus Christ, he's talking about, I don't know if, well, you know, he's talking about the white man. He's talking about white Jesus Christ. You know what I'm saying? He's talking about the Jesus Christ that has been pushed onto all the masses, all the Christians out there, man. And they used that. They flipped his story. You know, they do a lot of flipping, bro. They flip history. They flipped Jesus' story, man. His name wasn't Jesus, though. His name was not Jesus. But they flipped the story and painted their own face on there and used that. And they know he did wonders, man. He's doing all types of wonders through the power of God, through the power of you feel me, the Most High. He's doing all these wonders. And so they flipped the story as the years go on. They flipped the story, they flipped the switch, and then they put their own face on there, and then they use it to justify all the killings, justify everything. And then they put people, damn near a spell going into Christianity, man. It's like you blinded. You're blinded, bro. You know what I'm saying? But he was not saying F Jesus Christ. Not story. He was not talking about the story, because he's real. It's a real story, man. It's called the Holy Spirit, bro. It's the righteous spirit, man. It's in you. It's in me. It's in you, bro. You're not a radical being, bro. You're not a being that wishes hate on nobody. You're not somebody who goes out there searching. You may be, but I don't think you're. At least you're watching my video. You're not someone who goes out here searching to destroy. You're not seeking to destroy. That's Satan. Satan seeks to destroy. He seeks to steal, kill, and destroy. Oh my gosh. All negative, low vibrational things, man. You're not that. And so you don't gotta follow Jesus to not be that. Especially not no white Jesus, bro. Like, they use that like crazy, man. And that white Jesus is the black dude. Obviously, the white Jesus is used to justify all the rapings of the black man, the black woman. We ain't talking about the woman. Oh, they done fucked the black woman up, bro. They done got them all in strip clubs wearing tight shorts. Man, we used to praise our goddesses, bro. We used to praise them, bro. They're beautiful. You know, I don't know if we're gonna ever get to it, but we had a connection. There was a connection between us two, where we had them on a pedestal, they had us on a pedestal. We were treated like kings by our goddesses, bro. Kings and queens, that's what we are, but we are bigger than that, bro. King and queen is that's physical. That's earthly, man. We're beyond earth, bro. This is just a flesh suit, my nigga. But if you incarnated here in a black flesh suit, in the flesh suit that your oppressors hate, and you hate yourself. You hate yourself. This is like, I'm not lying to you, bro. You hate yourself. You hate seeing another black person in the streets. You don't talk to them. You don't even wave at them or nothing, bro. It depends on where you're from. Now, if you're in a more segregated place, you're going to probably speak a wave at it. But if you're not, bro, if you're in a place where it's just all blacks, man, you don't love your neighbor, bro. You don't love your neighbor, man. So you don't even love yourself, bro. You've been, but it's not your fault. You've been taught that over years and years and years of repression. And then he also told me, bro, he said he owned 4 businesses in the physical. We're talking about the physical now. He touching money, like actually touching bread, not just work. He's saying he worked 3 hours a day, bro. He got 4 businesses in the physical, bro. And he's talking about, bro, and it brought it back to me because I was on this tip, but it brought it back to me that school is teach you how to be an employee. School, they want employees. School teaches you how to be an employee. School does not want, they don't want business-minded people. They don't want people who can operate their own business, who can do their own. They don't want that. And that's really, it brought that back to me. It brought that back to my mind. You know, because I was on that tip like a year ago, but it brought it back to me. Yeah, they don't want business-minded people. School is 7 hours. School is 7-8 hours, man. And then now I'm at school. Well, let's get a job. And that school won't. They schools teach you to be employees. It's like a damn conveyor belt. And then the religion teaches you to not love yourself, to not pour into yourself, to not know what you are, who you are, what you're capable, bro. We were fighting back. We ain't doing that now, but I'm talking about violence, like violence, bro. They're not gangs, bro. They're organizations, because, bro, you gotta understand, all you gotta do, bro, go look at Lovecraft Country, my nigga. Go look at that. Look at Lovecraft Country. Just look at the first episode, nigga. Look at how them niggas was just being like, the police had so much power, and it was like 2, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. We treated like, and that, I know that's a movie. I know that's a script. But if it's a script, it's teaching you, bro. It's teaching you what they think about us. The nigga, bro, he told him, "Can I do a U-turn, police officer?" Well, if you say, "This nigger wants to do a U-turn, sir, please let this nigger do a U-turn," I may just let you. He was holding a shotgun. And he said it, bro. And it's like, because he was in a sundown. Years of oppression. You know what I'm saying? Years of the beating down. Years, man. It's like, it's fucked up. But okay. Love you too. But yeah, years of when they had our minds, they took the shackles off. I'm not saying that all of us were slaves, bro, but I think the rest of us that are here were slaves, were because those who weren't slaves were killed. Those who were not slaves were killed off, bro. Let's keep it a bean. Those who were not slaves, who were actually fighting, like literal, like we are warriors, my nigga. That's why you're athletic as hell. You're smart as shit. You witty as hell, bro. You are a warrior. You on straight chaos energy. Straight chaos energy, nigga. Straight, I'm fucking shit up. Straight. And you know how many of it is. It's like, one of us is enough. You a warrior, bro, but you got you on that MLK mindset. That's the mindset that won the spiritual war, bro. That's the mindset that won the war, bro. So now as black people, man, we soft, bro. We fight each other. We don't fight the real. You know what I'm saying? We don't know, bro. They throw a rock and hide their hand. We don't even know who the real enemy is, man. Man. But it ain't all bad, though. It ain't all bad, man. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just letting that oppression still. But this was not about that, though. This was about the differences. Because yesterday I got two sides to the same. Yesterday I got two sides of the story. I got the black dude side who was telling me about. He was telling me about, you feel me? And I saw how I felt his pain, bro. He had chaos energy in him. He was real serious. I felt his pain. I feel you, bro. Like, I see where you come from. Then I see this man's side, which the black dude said that he could have been a reptilian. I ain't gonna lie. If it's that deep to where you am, because I stayed in his face for like 6 hours. I was looking dead in his eyes. He just looked like a regular individual to me, living on the street, just like a homeless dude, bro. But if I can't recognize it like that, or Pleiadian or some shit, that's a little creepy, man. But I didn't get them vibes. I got cool energy, calm. You feel me? I shared food with him, man. I just enjoyed talking to him. So I came to say, bro, you know, no matter what you follow, what you preach, no matter who you follow, you feel me? What you're doing out here, who you're praising, don't be mad at the next person. Don't be mad at the next person for what they do, for their doings, for what they perceive of this lifetime. For what they don't, you can't be mad, because you don't know what they've been through to get them there. You know, because this dude over here was saying Jesus Christ is God. Jesus Christ is God, and he's homeless. He said, man, God has had pity on me. God has had pity on me, man. I'm stubborn. I'm very stubborn. But God has had pity on me, bro. He loves me. And he makes sure I'm good. And I see that. If you gonna take somebody's word for it, take somebody who's been through some shit. Who's living, who's letting God provide him every day. I take his word. But then I also see this side as well. You know, this side who sees who sees the veil, and who looked under the veil, who saw that the white Jesus is pushed on the masses, and that's not the way to go. Who see this, and who believes in himself, who's a warrior, man. He's a warrior spirit, who's successful on this physical plane, who's making moves on this physical plane, you know, because that's the thing, bro. It's like we can be in the spirit all the time. We can be like, yeah, I'm peaceful, or yeah, I'm doing good, I'm in the sun, I'm vibrating high, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, what does our physical world look like, bro? Are we really being the gods that we are supposed to be? Are we really getting the fruits of what we came here with bro? We came here deserving the world. We deserve the world, but we have to work for pennies. We came here deserving the world. We came here deserving bushels and baskets of fruits and riches, and we came here deserving gold and all that. That's our birthright. That is a birthright. It's not something. That's a birthright, bro. You are royalty, spiritual, physical, cosmic royalty, man. You are royalty. So we came here deserving all of that, but now it's in a system where you work for pennies. You work for bread, for crumbs of bread. You work 40 hours for shit. You work for pennies, man. And your birthright is gold and riches. So when you see a brother who's doing good in the physical, who's smart mentally, who's on point. You see a brother doing good in the physically. He's doing good. You feel me? He's not a part of the system. He owns businesses, 4 businesses. Got employees right there with him, 4 businesses, bro. Hiring people, putting people on, telling people information, bro. You can do nothing but praise him. You praise him, and you soak up knowledge. You soak up as much as you can. You know? And this is why I say I can see both sides. This is why I say I don't bash. Bro, I sat inside of a Catholic church for a service. Now, it was boring. I went to sleep. It was real boring, bro, because they don't do nothing but talking there. But I see so many Caucasians, man. It's a lot of them. There's a lot of them, but I see so many of them, and I feel like I could have asked any one of them for anything, and they would have gave it to me, just because they're trying. They're trying, bro. They're trying to be guided by spirit. They're trying, man. You know, it don't matter who they follow. They got Jesus painted on the cross. They got Jesus everywhere on the cross, just looking down. You know, but at the same time, bro, I trust in them with my life, man, because they're trying. They're trying to see beyond the physical. They're trying to see beyond this physical. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't agree with all the priestess and the priests. I don't agree with them because they pushing the agenda. But the ones who are just blindly following, I can't be mad at them. I can't be mad at this person for saying Jesus helped him. Of course, he's being helped, nigga. He's being helped. He's been out here being blessed. He's been homeless for 10 plus years, bro. So if this nigga say Jesus is real, Jesus is real. God is real. You feel me? You know? But this dude over here saying that the white Jesus is the root of all evil, you gotta believe him too. You can't just push that away when this is your brother. This is your carbonated brother, my nigga, who sees beyond the veil. He sees the real, you feel me? And not many people don't see that. Many people are blinded. And he's on chaos energy. He on the energy he's supposed to be on. I mean, we are house Negroes, man. All of us. I'm telling you, I think we are the ones who was enslaved. We are the slaves, cause I think all the ones who weren't slaves died off. I think everybody who was an anti-slave, I think they all died off. I think we the ones that was the slaves, the descendants of the slaves, man. All of us in North America. I think that's what it is. Because people who were descendants of people who weren't, they wouldn't follow the system. They'd be just where they at, dead. They'd be dead, bro. They would be dead. They would be dead. Let's keep it. They would be dead, bro. Because if you ain't going to, bro, a gang of 5 police officers, they gonna shoot your ass. You gonna be dead. You're not gonna be here no more. So we descendants of I don't know, man, but yeah, that was my little video, man. That's my video backdrop. Came back with a banger. Thank you for watching. I love you. I love you, Dad. I love you too, man. Did I just answer for him? I don't know. But I love you guys, bro. Thank you guys for watching, man. Who knows what's gonna happen in the coming years, man. I don't know. I don't even know what my life holds, bro. I think I want to be a therapist, though. I like talking to people. Like, I like listening. I like listening to people. I like people just telling me about their damn life problems. Just tell me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Give me perspective, bro. Because that's all you in life. You just have to grow with perspectives. The more perspectives you have, the easier the scope of life will look. But I think I'm done. Thank you guys for watching, man. Much love, much appreciation, man. Have a great day. Have a great night. I'll see you again when the time is right. Peace.